Why should you even hire a Social Security disability lawyer? What do they even do? They do 4 things for you, and I'm going to talk about them in this video. The first thing that your disability lawyer does for you is all of the work. Disability claims, it's a lot of paperwork, it's a lot of forms, it's a lot of deadlines that if you miss, you have to start all over from the beginning. And your disability lawyer should be handling all of that so that you can focus on your health and recovery and not endlessly calling the SSA to make sure that they're processing your claim and researching all about how to take a disability claim from start to finish. The second thing a disability lawyer does for you is persuade the SSA to grant your case. If you meet a listing or a compassionate allowance, statutes regarding those are very hard to understand, and a lawyer can help you navigate those and potentially get your case granted for you far sooner. The SSA is not great at identifying listings on their own or compassionate allowances on their own, so oftentimes they need a lawyer to help point that out for them because they don't always identify those issues themselves. Additionally, at your disability hearing, your lawyer is going to talk with you prior to the hearing and let you know what things you need to say or not say or questions you need to be ready for so that you can present your evidence in the best way possible at your disability hearing and also help you collect all the best evidence to win your disability case, whether that be your old school records, of course, your medical records, and also statements from your doctors, sometimes statements from prior coworkers, that sort of thing. Your lawyer helps you do all of that to convince the SSA that they need to grant your case. The third thing that your lawyer does for you is that they pressure the SSA to grant your case. Now, put yourselves in the shoes of a disability judge. You have the cases that you know that you want to grant. You have the cases that you know you want to deny. And in the middle there are cases that you're not sure if you're going to grant or deny. You can't grant all of them, so you have to pick and choose. I believe that what can help motivate a judge to grant a particular file is that if they're worried that they're going to get overturned on appeal, what your lawyer is supposed to be doing is building in appeal issues into your case so that if your case does get denied, then you can get a remand back to your administrative law judge for a second hearing where hopefully the judge knows they need to do the right thing. Or if your judge is aware of these appeal issues, they'll just avoid an appeal entirely and just grant your case so that they don't have to look bad internally with the SSA with getting their decisions reversed on appeal. And the fourth thing your disability lawyer does for you is if your case does get denied, they provide you guidance on whether you should refile your disability case or appeal your disability case. Not all disability cases should be appealed, just flat out. And knowing which ones should and which ones shouldn't is very complicated. It's a lot of obscure rules that you're really just not going to be able to research for your own disability case and do that successfully. You need experience handling these types of issues. Did you have just a terrible disability judge that didn't create any legal errors, but still just doesn't grant a lot of cases? Maybe you should just refile and try to get a better judge. If you have really strong appeal issues, of course you should appeal. But if you're applying for ssdi, you need to be mindful of what your date last insured is. Are you going to appeal in front of a judge that's just going to deny your case anyway if you win a appeal remand and then your date last insured is expired and then you don't get a second bite at the apple of applying for ssdi? This is a major decision and your lawyer helps you make the best choice for your particular file. The flip side of the coin, of course, is that disability lawyers cost money. You charge 25% of the back benefits that are due to you, capped at $7,200. The vast majority of disability claimants do not pay their lawyer the maximum $7,200. Your case is granted at the initial level, and you might owe your attorney hundreds of dollars, maybe in the low thousands. And if your case goes all the way to the hearing level, you probably won't have to pay $7,200. And then if you think about just what your disability claim is worth over the amount of benefits that you're going to get paid year after year, it really ends up being not that much considering the help that you get and how terrible it's going to be if your claim ends up getting denied. If you got any questions, put them in the comments below. Also, like and subscribe.